Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the, welcome to WrestleMania month of Krueger Would Have Thought. Today we're gonna look at, since this is the road to WrestleMania, we're gonna look at WrestleManias that I should rebook. And today we are going to rebook possibly the worst WrestleMania of the PG era. No, it's not WrestleMania 25, even though that was just WrestleMania. We're not talking about WrestleMania. We're not going to rebook WrestleMania 29, even though some people call that a terrible WrestleMania, but I thought it was a good but not great WrestleMania. We're not going to rebook WrestleMania 32. We'll rebook those in a future video. But today, we are going to rebook the absolute worst PG era WrestleMania of the worst WrestleMania of the PG era, WrestleMania 27, and oh boy, I got a lot to say. This WrestleMania sucked. Even though The Rock tried to make this WrestleMania good, he couldn't save it. Now, let's get on to rebook this baby. Let's see here. Match number 1 on Edge. Well, actually, Alberto Del Rio versus Edge for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Okay, this is without a doubt the best WrestleMania. This is without a doubt, in my opinion, the best match of the night. In fact, there was only 3 good matches in this entire WrestleMania. And Edge versus Alberto Del Rio was right. Say what you want about Alberto Del Rio. I hate that guy. He is a piece of crap, and he needs to go to jail. And he's a complete and utter jerk and an embarrassment to Hispanics everywhere. And I feel bad for his uncle and his father because they have to deal with his BS now. However, I will give him credit that he and Edge worked a really good opener to WrestleMania. And to be honestly fair, there's nothing I should change in this match. So, good job. Let's get on to match number 2. Santino Marella versus Bad News Barrett, or as he was called during his core run, Wade Barrett. Now here's the thing. Let's talk about the 8-man tag team match between the core, which was Wade Barrett, Heath Slater, I'm a huge my man Heath Slater, Justin Credible, aka PJ Black, and Ezekiel Jackson, who were the core, versus the team of Big Show, Kane, Santino Marella, and Vladimir Kolzvak. Well, it was until Vladimir Kolzvak was cut out of the match and replaced with Kofi Kingston. Then Kofi was wasted in this match because this 8-man tag team match sucked. This is without a doubt Big Show's worst match next to his match with Aki Bono. This match is so disappointing. Here's a rule for everybody. If you want an 8-man tag team match at WrestleMania, you gotta show these 8 at their best. I understand time, but you still have time to do stuff. And my God, this match was so disappointing. So here's an idea. We're gonna split this match into 3 parts. We're going to put Santino and Wade Barrett in an IC title match. We're going to put Kane and Big Show versus Heath Slater and Justin Credible in a tag team match. And we're going to put Ezekiel Jackson with Vladimir because that was the original idea until they changed their mind because this WrestleMania just plain sucks. I'm drinking tea right now. It actually makes me relax when I watch this piece of crap WrestleMania. But anyways, I want this match to be, let's say, 12 minutes. 12 minutes of showing why Santino Marella was a good, underrated wrestling talent. And show why Wade Barrett was a good IC champion. yeah, his runs are hit and miss, but this can show why he was a good IC title. Why he was a good IC title champ. And the winner of this match is Wade Barrett. During the post match, Vladimir beat the crap out of Wade Barrett, but well, we'll get to that later. Match number 3. Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. This match was okay. It wasn't my favorite match, but it was still a good match. But it was just an okay match. But I wish it was better. I wish it was like, it wasn't as good as Rey's other WrestleMania match. Well, it was better than Rey versus JBL at WrestleMania. Well, WrestleMania 25, which we'll get there later. But in the meantime, let's make this match 11 minutes, and let's make it a better version of it. Like, more high spots, showing these two at their best, if you know what I mean. So let's do it. Let's make the winner of this match is Cody Rhodes. Match number 4. Big Show and Kane, aka Massive Giant Fire, or Giant Inferno as I like to call them, versus the core members Heath Slater and Justin Credible for the tag team championship, or I like to call Heath Slater and Justin Credible South African rednecks. Well, it's I couldn't come up with a better name. Sorry. I want this to be like, let's say, the Rockers versus. I want it to be similar to the Rockers versus Barbarian and Haku from WrestleMania, the opener of WrestleMania 7. I want it to be a good big team versus little team match. Show why Heath Slater and Justin Credible were a good team, and show why Big Show and Kane were a good team. I want this to be a fun match with these three. And I also want Ezekiel Jackson to be the bodyguard of them, like he helps them cheat to win the match. And I want this match to be like 12 minutes, like 12 minutes of fun, if you know what I mean. And because of Ezekiel Jackson helping Credible and Slater and Credible get the win, they're still the tag team championships. It's with Santino and Volkov beating the crap out of Ezekiel Jackson, while Barrett shows up, and there's a brawl. There's like a core brawl, like core versus team, like like, you get what I mean. Like, there's like, sorry, I'm sorry. There's like a match together, like it's Big Show, Kane, Santino, and Vladimir, like brawling with the core, and like Teddy Long tries to stop it, and like there. Match number 5. CM Punk versus Randy Orton. Okay, this was the second best match of the night, and to be 14 minutes, and it was a really good match. So we're gonna keep this match there. We're gonna keep it like that, and we're just gonna keep this match the same. Hey, this was a good match. I give Randy and CM Punk a medal. Winner, Randy Orton. And then, well, okay, but match number 6. It's Ezekiel Jackson representing the core versus Vladimir versus Vladimir Kozlov in a singles match. For this match, I wanted to be a good big man versus big man match. Show these sorry. Show these people at their best. Make them fun. Make this a good big man versus big man match. You know, because Ezekiel Jackson and Vladimir, they're really good talent. And really good talent. And it sucks that WWE wasted them. But this could be like their best match. You can show Ezekiel Jackson at his best and show Vladimir at his best. Vladimir wins, meaning that Ezekiel Jackson's the only member of the core that lost. And we get to another brawl between the core, Big Show, Vladimir, Santino, and Kane. So yeah, this winner for this match, I want it to be 10 minutes, and yeah, winner is Vladimir. Then match number 7. Jack Swagger versus Yoshitatsu in a singles match. And the original match to that was Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. Sorry, I drew up. Can we just talk about this match? I'm gonna say this. Some people ask me, what is the worst wrestling match of all time? I think Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler was the worst match ever. This match was boring, not fun, just a pain in the ass to watch. And it wasn't even a fun match. It was just, it was just a pain, man. And every time I watch this match, it just gives me so much anger and frustration. And it's just so... I mean, I have seen worse matches, but this match is the worst. This match was 13 minutes long. Counting both the sketches, both the entrances and the sketches, it was 30 minutes long, which in wrestling fan years is like an hour. This match is the worst thing ever. If this match was a person, I would kill the thing, burn the body, pee on it, bury it alive, tell everybody in my former high school I did it, and no jury would call me guilty on it. This match is terrible. This match offends me as a wrestling match, and I feel bad for everybody in Atlanta who watched that match. Oh my god. This match, physically violates me. And I feel bad for Michael Cole because this ruined his career as both a character and because we all know Michael Cole wasn't going to be a heel character, but this match is an example of how Vince McMahon, back in the PG era, he couldn't build up new stars, so he had the stars. And as much as I respect Jerry, we all love Jerry the King Lawler, but I'm literally sorry to say this, but they could have just done something good for Jerry, like make him a special guest referee to a good WrestleMania match, or make him But did they... I mean, don't get me wrong. The idea of Jerry the King Lawler having a WrestleMania match is a great idea. Yeah, since they didn't do that, and all they did was make him a commentator. In fact, in my rebooking of WrestleMania 9, at least I gave him a match with Virgil, and even though he lost to Virgil, in my opinion, at least it would have been a good match between him and Virgil. This match just sucks in general. And it's not Michael's fault, and it's not Jerry's fault. It's mostly Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn's fault because they don't want to build up. So in my version, this feud never happened. The feud is let's say Jack Swagger, and here's what happens. See, Yoshi Tatsu embarrassed Jack Swagger in front of his hometown, like he was being, like everybody didn't like Jack Swagger in his hometown. Yoshi Tatsu beat Jack Swagger, like in a 3-on-1. In a 3-on-1, he beat him in front of his hometown, and like Swagger feels embarrassed. And he's mad at his hometown for cheering Yoshi Tatsu, and he's mad at his hometown. And like he's mad at everybody. He's mad at Yoshi for beating him. And he beats Yoshi backstage for the past few months. Beats the crap out of Yoshi, and Yoshi says, "I had enough with this. You and me were gonna fight." And like, so to make this match important, like Stone Cold's going to be the special guest referee, because even though Stone Cold is on Team Yoshi, he's going to be fair, and he's going to be a fair referee. For this match, I wanted to be 13 minutes, but I wanted to be a fun 13 minutes. Like, make it like, let's say, like an Atlanta street fight. Right. Like, and Yoshi wins. He beats Jack Swagger, giving him his only WrestleMania moment after the WrestleMania 26 pre-show match. Cool. Well, at least that match would have been much better than what we got. And I'm sorry I'm ranting. It's just that match anally rapes me. It offends me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Okay, back on. Then we get Triple H versus Undertaker in a no-holds-bar match. Okay, this is the third best match, even though I think it's the weakest of the rest of the Undertaker versus Triple H matches. It's still a good match. I mean, it's still fun, it's still entertaining, and I have to give credit where credit is due. That both Undertaker and Triple H put on a great show. It's it's not as good as the WrestleMania 2017 or not as good as the WrestleMania 28 match, but it was still a damn good match. So, we're going to keep this match. And then we get match number 9. Dolph Ziggler and Layla and Michelle McCool, Michelle McCool is the wife of the Undertaker. Pretty damn awesome. With Vicky Guerrero versus the team of John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Kelly Kelly. The original match was Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cole versus John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and I'm not kidding you, Snooki from the Jersey Shore. I facepalm, and yeah, this match sucked. It was terrible. It was just bad and just ugh. Can we just admit that this match never exists? And so this match is going to be, let's say, not 3 minutes, but rather like a fun 10-minute match. So the winners are John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Kelly Kelly. Match, and we get to the main event. John Cena versus The Miz with Alex Riley. The Miz is the WWE champion. This match sucked. Like the original version, not my version. My version was better. This version sucked because it was slow and boring, and even though Miz beat John Cena during his Super Cena phase, it just wasn't good. In fact, this whole match was there to build up the next WrestleMania with The Rock. And, like, if you wanted to do this, that's fine. But you should have just not have Rock involved with the match. You can let him host this year's WrestleMania. But you can how about, for this match, I wanted to be, like, the same length, 15 minutes. But let's make it a good 15 minutes. Show Cena and Miz at their best. Make it a fun one. Foreshadow the Alex Riley turning face turn thing. And like when Miz beats John Cena clean, after this, The Rock beats the crap out of Cena. And this foreshadows their WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 28. So, that was my rebooking of WrestleMania 27. I hope it's better, guys. I hope you liked it. Let's have a fun time. And I just want to say bye, guys. And I hope you like this rebooking. This is going to be a long road to WrestleMania.